Hey, I'm Sean, and today I'm going to share my application of health belief model to my learning of this week's lesson. The health belief model construct I'm focusing on is self-efficacy. Now, in the context of ethical decision making in this lesson, self-efficacy means building confidence in my ability to make ethical decisions through thoughtful patience and reflection. This activity requires me to reflect on my own practice of applying ethical decision-making steps, using the principles of autonomy, beneficence, and integrity, and also reflect on the resulting outcomes and how they align with my values. The first reflection question is, how did practicing ethical decision-making in small situations boost my confidence in handling more complex or challenging ethical dilemmas? I think back to my childhood, and as an only child, I had to be taught how to share, taught how to play well with others. And this was done mostly through my parents asking me to follow the golden rule, do unto others as I'd have them do unto me. And so in these situations, I always thought about, how can I share better? How can I allow them to have the same enjoyment I'm having, whether I'm playing or as I grew up doing other activities in life. Now, this came in handy because when I entered the workforce, there were much more complex relationships, and much like in college, people had their own self-interest at heart. But knowing this ideal of trying to do what I'd want them to do for me, this allowed me in these more challenging situations to take a step back and to do what I think is best for them, as opposed to always putting myself first. Now, my second reflection question is, what specific strategies or reflections can I continue to use to strengthen my ability to make ethical decisions with consistency and integrity? Well, interestingly enough, the same rule of focusing on somebody else or trying to walk a mile in their shoes helps me to really understand what it's like to be them, what it's like to be the customer in my situation, or the employee, not just the supplier of my company or the employer to my employees. So from that standpoint, I can actually understand what they're looking for and deliver to them what they need, because by putting myself in their shoes, I'm able to see things from a different perspective. Well, thanks for joining me as I model the process, and good luck with your reflections.